May 6th, right here in Las Vegas. That's this Saturday, is when former two-division world champion Saul Canelo Alvarez fights former middleweight world champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. at the home of the Golden Knights, T-Mobile Arena. Canelo, who is moving up in weight to take on the fellow Mexican star and son of Hall of Famer Julio Cesar Chavez, is a big favorite, but boxing analyst James Smitty Smith, host of In This Corner TV, was in studio earlier tonight and kind enough to oblige my request to make an argument on Chavez's behalf.
It would be that he's huge. I mean, he's going to be Amber, by the time he gets in the ring, he'll be a cruiserweight. And Canelo's never faced anything like that. In fact, in recent times, he's been fighting smaller dudes. So it would be the size and the fact that the one real similarity, Chavez Jr. with his daddy, he has that tremendous left hook to the body. We saw him, and a pretty good right hand. We saw him nearly knock out Sergio Martinez in the final round of their fight 4 years ago. So he certainly possesses the power to knock out Canelo.
But that's like the only big name that he's fought. What about the pressure of having his daddy's name upon him?
It's a great question, and it just depends on how he handles it Saturday night. Will he embrace it and want to have his greatest win before in what's certainly a huge fight for Mexico, or will he implode? And we've seen him do that in the past. He's tested positive a couple of times. He's quit on his stool. He's never lived up to that name. Whether he can pull that off and do that on Saturday night, that's the big question.
Why are you picking Canelo to win this fight?
Because he's just such a better fighter. I mean, the skill level, the overall, the gap there is tremendous. And Canelo is one of the most accurate combination punchers in the sport today. He's only 26 years old. He's improving all the time. So, and I just, in watching these two interact, I feel that his confidence level is at an all-time high. Whether Chavez can turn that around with a left hook to the body, again, we'll have to wait and see. But I think Canelo wins the fight either by stoppage or decision. He's going to win the fight.
You're not picking around then for stoppage?
No, because I don't know, again, what we're going to see in Chavez Jr. and what the weight kind of situation will be. By the way, Canelo will be a light heavyweight. So you got a light heavyweight going up against a cruiserweight. And the fact that they called this catch weight is ridiculous, but you don't want to get me started on that.
What is the catch weight? It's
164 and a half, which means it was ridiculous. I mean, these guys weigh in the day before the fight, and they're going to rehydrate, 15, 20 pounds, maybe 25 when it comes to Chavez. So it's just ridiculous. Back in the day, fighters actually used to weigh in the day of the fight. You know about that.
But does this help for people saying, okay, Canelo, now you have to fight Triple G, and you've already gone up in weight to fight someone else, so you have no more excuses? It
should really set the stage for that. It really should make that fight happen sooner than later. Triple G didn't look all that great against Jacobs because Jacobs put on all the weight and was able to weather the storm. So I think this could be the catalyst that will put that fight together. Hopefully here, sometime maybe September, October, November.
That is, if Mayweather doesn't come back in September, right?
Well, no matter, yeah, and I guess that would be great to have both of those fights on one card, but there's just not enough money in town for that, I don't think.
Thank you so much. My dang hair there, it was trying to throw a left jab at Canelo's ear. Geesh.